back. This is Ndtv-Hindu and you're still with us here on Headlines Now.
Now, even as the 14th Assembly elections in the state have ended, how many voters really knew they had an alternate option such as 49O? Now, our reporter Cuckoo Alex finds out.
You know your vote counts, but you also know that you don't want to vote for any of the candidates in the poll fray in your constituency. What do? To the rescue comes Section 49O.
But when a young voter, Siddharth, headed out to the polling booth, officials told him the 49O had been scrapped altogether.
I was really shocked, and then one of the guys over there went on to persuade me to cast for any of the minor parties so that it wouldn't anyway affect the results as such. I signed 49O, not willing to vote over there. I signed it, and then the presiding officer out there, he went on to sign too.
49O being a non-secretive vote is a very inhibiting factor, and already a case is pending before the Supreme Court on this issue. If the Constitutional Bench rules in favor of EVM, it will come into EVM in subsequent elections.
Well, the list of grievances by voters has been endless today. Our colleague Divya Chandra Babu now joins us to dwell on these issues.
Husband need a wife. Husband gave it a wife.
You can vote. You know nothing. They are telling you are not having the risk.
We are staying in that place last 25 years.
Well, with a record of 75.21% as of 5 p.m. in Tamil Nadu when the polls ended, it's been a fairly peaceful and incident-free elections in the state. But that percentage could have increased if a few voters were not denied their right to vote. We did a recce across Chennai and we caught up with some voters who were miffed and some of them who were actually disappointed that they could not exercise their franchise. This was primarily because a lot of their names did not figure in the voters list, or because the EVMs were not functioning properly. This particular incident was reported in Kolattur. Remember, that's where the DMK treasurer and the deputy chief minister Stalin is contesting from. And of course, for a lot of others who wanted to exercise the option of 49O, it wasn't possible because the polling agents were actually not aware of an option like this.
Right, Divya, thanks a lot for joining us, for highlighting all of those issues. But of course, despite all the issues, we had a lot of first-time voters very excited about coming out and voting for the very first time. In fact, we are now joined by Krishnamurthy, my colleague, who has with him a very first-time reporter, first-time voter rather, who's again voted this time. Let's go across to Krishnamurthy now. Krishna, tell us about again the sense of excitement you really got while talking to some of these voters.
Well, Ashmit, when we went around the city today, we caught up with a lot of excited first-time voters who actually got an initiation of sorts into how the democracy works in our country. I've been joined by one of the first-time voters over here, Shanmuga. Now, you voted for the first time. So tell me, how was your experience today?
Yeah, I felt really great because I've been waiting for this past years and it was really great. Yeah.
Okay, so when you voted, what do you want from the next government to do?
Bribe this government, because when I get into an RT office for my license, hope they don't ask me for a bribe and I get my license within a day or two.
Okay, so now as a student, what do you want?
As a student, yeah, I want my friends to be educated because everyone in Tamil Nadu should be educated and next generation should be better.
All right, so let me get your take on the freebies which is being offered by both DMK and ADMK. So what do you feel? What is your take on that?
Yeah, freebies are the things which would make people lazy actually. Providing laptops for government students, which is said by DMK, it's a better idea. But providing laptop even for the private candidate students, which is said by ADMK, it's not a good opportunity and good idea.
Okay. Fine, there you go, Ashmit and Evelyn. That's the pulse of all the students in the city. When we went around, this is what many students were actually saying. They want exactly the same things to be offered to them in the new government.
Right,
so that's what really what the government should be looking at from these students.
Right, back Krishna. Thanks a lot for joining in, and of course, first-time voters, all of them are very excited. Thanks a lot. But now it's again time to slip into a small break. We'll be back on the other side with some more interesting insights. Keep watching.